I have over 20,000 IQ.
What would you do right now if that person who killed your father and mother was right in front of you?
I blow
Pull the
their
trigger?
goddamn brains out.
Wait a second. Ow!
Huh?
With PD commands to stop right there and not move because you're gonna go for an arrest. Is what he meant.
Right? No, I'm gonna blow their brains metaphorically with my words.
Oh, my man.
Okay, I was just thinking here because like you don't want to wear emotions on your sleeve as a police officer because emotions get you killed, right? And then you make a bad judgment. Here's the thing: it starts with anger, and that anger becomes
stuck your head in an exhaust pipe
violence, and violence becomes
of a car.
bloody.
Or
So
you.
you gotta control your emotions out there on
Oh,
duty, especially
God,
if
the
you see
head
the
with
man who
brains.
killed your parents. If you truly want suffering and pain to come to that person, storming jail
Yeah, I
is
once,
probably the better route
set
than
me
actually
free.
pulling the
Had a
trigger.
mate, studies you.
Got
and
it,
Revit,
got it.
and then
No
took
violence.
his
Therapy or a
exhaust pipe.
hiring process?
Well, I'm just trying to get a feel for his
Pretty delicious beer.
perspective on life, right?
And if that
Right.
doesn't work, slowly dissolving their body in a basic solution while they're in their bathtub.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
I
What?
mean, if we're talking about pain,
One for bench trial.
You can
Anyways,
inflict pain in a very legal way, for sure. Anyways, moving on to the next question, okay? What can you bring to the table as a police officer that nobody else can? What makes you so special, unique? Why should we hire you?
Well, have you heard of the Liberty City slasher?
Yes, I have actually.
I was the one who cracked that case.
yep.
What? You cracked the 30-year cold case?
Yeah, that was me. Rashio, world famous detective.
Holy shit.
Yep.
By the way,
Shit.
I would just like to point
I
out
think
that
I read a
looking
book about you, actually.
at his ID was born in 1991, so this guy was born into this role. He is.
Yep.
He's ready.
As a baby, he
As a baby,
As a
he was
baby.
breaking cases.
Let me ask you something. Since you seem to be like an investigator of some sort, or somebody who likes to solve cases. Why is the first 48 hours of a case important? As soon as you find out somebody's being kidnapped or taken.
Ah, wow. You see, there's 48 hours in 2 days, right?
That is correct.
And 2 days is more than 1 day.
Right. Good job.
right.
So, but 3 days more than 2 days, right?
Exactly. Right. You're onto something. Keep going.
So if you solve it within 2 days, that is better than solving it within 3 days.
Man, he's really good at math.
he's a genius.
He's
Holy
really
shit.
good at math.
Hey, we need to hire
Fucking
him.
genius. Mind
My
blown.
God. Holy.
For the
We need to throw a parade for this guy.
yeah,
He might just be
He's
too
gonna
smart
solve
for
every
LSPD.
single
telling you
problem
guys.
about
Sorry.
Cisco's.
He's too smart for us.
I am pretty good at finding great hires off the street. Am I? Look at
Really?
this.
This guy's a dominant dozen. My God.
I
You
told
hit the
you.
nail on the head. Holy
I
shit.
saw it in his eyes.
Listen, did you finish
I'm not
high
even
school?
entirely convinced he explained the math correctly, to be honest.
Did you finish high school, sir?
No, I went straight from
Perfect.
elementary
Perfect.
school to yeah, no education here.
Right in the
Perfect.
Sonora Desert.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
You have
he's
a
just really
gift.
good at SCSO. Like,
You have a gift. Oh, he'll pick. I mean, it's up to him, right? All right.
He'll
Okay.
pick, but we.
And he probably want the darker uniform. It matches his lack of sleep.
Well,
Now, L Ratio, okay, you seem like a very bright cop, right? You seem like you have a future career ahead of you. You can tell you have all the marbles in hand. Now, we all know nobody's perfect, and people make mistakes. As somebody who's been, I don't want to say your head has gotten too big, but as somebody who comes from a background of success, and then somebody who practiced daily success, right? How would you deal with maybe a humbling experience or making a mistake or not knowing what you're doing? How would you react to that?
Well, as my father always said before he was brutally murdered, you gotta take some L's in life to make some W's. Yeah,
okay.
it's a play on the word Al and the letter L.
I
He
see.
was,
I see.
He
Okay.
was a
okay.
smart man before he was murdered.
very wise. Very wise.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I'm glad to see some of his wisdom has been passed on to you and it lives with you. So I feel like I'm speaking to your father right now.
Noted that one. All right, good stuff.
Okay, so you'd feel like you would definitely handle maybe a couple L's coming your way and making that learning experience. We're not gonna worry about you having attitude or being a smartass or acting like you know it all.
Nope, no, I'm here to learn. I'm gonna work my way up from the bottom. Whatever you need, I'll do it. I'm a humble man. The humblest, some would say. Probably the most humble, smart detective you'll ever meet.